Hi everyone, welcome to the Scarlett English Podcast channel.
Scarlett, I have a confession.
Already nervous? Go ahead.
When I first started learning English seriously, I used to think native speakers were lazy.
Lazy?
Yes, because they never seemed to finish their words properly. They would say things like, I want to go, or I'm gonna try. And I kept thinking, why can't they just say it correctly?
You thought native speakers had a pronunciation problem?
I genuinely did, for longer than I would like to admit.
And then what happened?
Then I realized they were not lazy at all. They were speaking naturally, and I was the one who sounded strange because I was speaking like a textbook.
Like a very polite grammar book that nobody actually talks like.
Exactly. Very correct. Very formal and completely unnatural in a real conversation.
Hey, English learners. Welcome back to the Scarlett English Podcast, your cozy little place to learn easy English through real, everyday conversations. I'm Scarlett.
And I'm Luke, former grammar book speaker, now fully recovered.
Today, we are talking about something that confuses so many English learners, and honestly, something that nobody explains properly in most classrooms.
Gonna, wanna, gotta.
Yes, those three little words that you hear constantly in real English, but almost never see in a textbook.
And if you have ever watched an American movie or a TV show or listened to a native English speaker talk fast, you have definitely heard them.
Dozens of times, maybe hundreds, and if nobody explained them to you, they probably just sounded like noise.
Or like the person was mumbling.
Or skipping half the word.
But they were not skipping anything. They were speaking the way real English actually sounds in real life.
And today, we're going to break down exactly what these words mean, when to use them, when not to use them, and why understanding them will immediately make your English listening so much better.
This episode is perfect for B1 and B2 learners. And if you are A2, stay with us. This is actually some of the most useful everyday English you will ever learn.
You can also practice more slowly inside the Scarlett English Club with the transcripts, quizzes, and shadowing exercises. The link is in the description.
Scarlett, let me ask you something. When did you first notice that your English sounded too formal?
Oh, good question. I remember very clearly. I was at a casual dinner with some American friends, and someone asked me what I wanted to drink. And I said, I would very much like a glass of water, please.
You said I would very much like.
To a friend at a casual dinner, like I was writing a letter to the Queen.
And what did they say?
They were very kind about it, but one of them gently said, you can just say I want water or I want to grab some water. And I remember thinking, wanna? That is a word?
That moment of confusion is so real, and so many English learners have had it.
Because in school, we learn going to, we learn going to, we learn have got to, full forms, correct forms, textbook forms.
And then real life shows up and says, yeah, we do not really talk like that.
Real life is very casual.
So let's start from the beginning. What actually is gonna?
Gonna is the informal spoken version of going to. When native speakers say going to fast in natural speech, it becomes gonna.
So I'm going to call you waiter becomes I'm gonna call you later.
Exactly. Same meaning, different sound.
And it is not wrong, it is not lazy, it is just natural spoken English.
Yes. The key thing to understand is that gonna is a feature of spoken English, not written English.
So you would not write gonna in a formal email.
No, please do not write gonna in a formal email or a business letter or any professional document.
But in a text message to a friend?
Completely natural. I'm gonna be late. I'm gonna need help with this. I'm gonna try my best.
All completely normal.
And here's something important. Gonna is only used for future plans and intentions, not for movement.
What do you mean?
If you say, I'm going to the store, you cannot say, I'm gonna the store. That sounds wrong.
Because going to in that sentence means physically moving somewhere, not a future plan.
Exactly. Gonna only replaces going to when it means will or plan to, not when it means physically going somewhere.
That is such an important distinction. So I'm gonna eat dinner later, correct.
Correct.
I'm gonna the restaurant, wrong.
Very wrong. Nobody says that. So remember, gonna equals future plan, not physical movement.
Now let's talk about wanna.
Wanna is the informal spoken version of want to. When native speakers say want to quickly in natural conversation, it becomes wanna.
So do you want to go becomes do you wanna go?
Yes, I want to try that restaurant becomes I want to try that restaurant. I want to tell you something becomes I want to tell you something.
Same meaning, more natural sound.
And again, wanna is spoken English, casual English, not written formal English.
But here's something interesting about wanna. It only works when want to is followed by a verb.
Yes, this is important. I want to go. I want to go. Correct, because go is a verb.
But I want to becomes I wanna to? No.
No, never wanna to. That sounds wrong because there's no verb after it.
And I want some coffee. Can you say I wanna some coffee?
No, wanna replaces want to, not just want. So if there's no to after want, you cannot use wanna.
So wanna always needs a verb coming after it.
Always. I want to eat, I want to try, I want to know, I want to go. Verb always follows.
That is so clear. Now, gotta. This one is my favorite.
Gotta is the informal spoken version of have got to or have to. It expresses necessity or obligation, something you must do.
So I have got to leave now becomes I gotta leave now.
Yes, I have to finish this becomes I gotta finish this. You have got to try this food becomes you gotta try this food.
Gotta is so common, in American English especially.
Extremely common. You hear it constantly in movies, TV shows, everyday conversations. I gotta go. You gotta see this. We gotta talk.
That last one is always slightly alarming.
We gotta talk is one of the most anxiety-producing phrases in the English language, regardless of context.
Someone sends you we gotta talk and suddenly you have reviewed every mistake you have made in the last 5 years.
Every single one. But it is still very natural, everyday English.
And like gonna and wanna, gotta is spoken casual English, not formal written English.
Never write gotta in a professional email, but in a text, in a conversation, in a casual setting, completely normal.
So now let's talk about why understanding these matters for English learners, and I mean really matters.
Because listening comprehension.
Yes, if you do not know that gonna means going to, and wanna means want to, and gotta means have to, then you will miss huge parts of real English conversations.
You will hear sounds that do not match the words you learned, and your brain will struggle to catch up.
But once you know them, it is like suddenly hearing the words inside the sounds.
Like a hidden code becoming visible.
Exactly. And movies, TV shows, songs, podcasts, conversations with native speakers, all of it becomes clear immediately.
And you do not need to use them yourself right away. Just recognizing them and listening is already a massive improvement.
But if you do want to start using them, the key is context, casual conversations with friends, text messages, informal situations.
Not job interviews, not presentations, not formal meetings.
Read the room. If the situation is casual, the language can be casual too.
Now, let's slow down and practice. We're going to look at gonna, wanna, and gotta in real example sentences so they stick properly.
Let's start with gonna. Gonna
means going to for future plans and intentions.
I'm gonna call you tonight. She's gonna love this. We're gonna figure it out.
Notice all future plans, all followed by a verb, all completely natural and casual spoken English.
Now wanna.
Wanna means want to, always followed by a verb.
Do you want to grab coffee? I want to learn something new today. He doesn't want to talk about it.
Natural, casual, warm, exactly how real people speak.
Now gotta.
Gotta means have to or have got to, something necessary, something you must do.
I gotta finish this before tonight. You gotta hear this song. We gotta be honest with each other.
Strong, direct, very common in American English especially.
And one bonus one that comes up constantly, kinda.
Kinda. Kinda.
Kinda means kind of. It softens a statement, makes it less direct, more casual.
I'm kinda tired today. That's kinda what I meant. It was kinda overwhelming.
Kinda is everywhere in casual American English, and now you will hear it everywhere.
You're welcome, and also we apologize.
Once you notice it, you cannot stop noticing it.
Now, let's look at how we talk about these forms, because sometimes learners say things that sound a little off. This is say it better.
First sentence, I will going to study tonight.
That sentence mixes two forms and sounds wrong. A better sentence is simply, I'm going to study tonight, or casually, I'm gonna study tonight.
Choose one, not both together.
Next sentence, I want to going to the gym.
Another mix that sounds wrong. A better sentence is I want to go to the gym, or casually, I want to go to the gym.
Remember, after wanna, always use the base verb, go, not going.
Next sentence, I must finish this.
A better sentence is, I have to finish this, or casually, I gotta finish this.
Have must is not natural English. Choose have to or gotta in casual speech.
One more. That's kinda interesting.
Perfectly correct in formal English. And in casual conversation, you could say, that's kinda interesting. Both are fine. Context decides which one fits.
So today, the message is simple. Gonna, wanna, and gotta are not mistakes.
They are not lazy English.
They are not wrong English.
They are real English, spoken English, the English that lives in real conversations between real people.
And now that you know them, your listening will never be the same.
You are going to notice them everywhere.
You're going to hear them in every show, every song, every conversation.
And you're kinda gonna love it.
We gotta wrap up now. Follow for more real English conversations.